Hello everyone, welcome back to your channel. If you're visiting to your channel for a first time, then this is my small introduction. I'm thankful for each and every member because it's just you and just you who is helping me and this channel to grow. I thoroughly enjoy learning and sharing software development languages and technologies with you. It's a mission which I am trying to drive to share knowledge with everyone whose aim is to establish career in software. Please keep watching, sharing and motivating others to subscribe to your channel. Also press the bell icon to never miss the updates. Thank you. Let's start learning. So till now, we have able to create to take the input from the user, uh, be it the first name or last name or the account or the using toggle, but there's no logic written behind. It's just like playing with the component screen components. Now we have the requirement to to perform the operation, and as you know that we have once we have taken the user input. So once we have taken the user input, we need to perform the operation like uh, whether you want to update the existing one if the user has they inserted the any contact name which is already existing. Now user don't know. Okay, so this is something we will check in the backend, or the user want to save it. So let us work on that logic. So very first thing is, as soon as user enter the contact first name and last name, we should be able to check whether this is an existing contact or non-existing contact. That means if there's no the contact is not existing, then we have to update it. So for this, when we have to check if the contact is existing or it is not, then in that case we have to check in database, and checking in database means querying the data. So for this we have here get records. Okay, now let us put the name fetch and check contact. This will check the existing contact. Okay, which object? Contact. Now we have the filter here, so all conditions are met. So what we will do is, the user who is entering the first name and last name, we will check that value in our contact object. Just for example, let me show you. So like we have the first name and last name. So we will check here if user is entering the same value here in the first name and last name. For this, what we will do, first name equal, and the variable which is storing the value which is users inserting is this one. So store dot first name. then last name, last name. Okay. No, we don't need any, any sorting here. Only the first record we need to check. And here we have automatically how to store record data. Once we will get the data here, the available data here. So how we want to store it? If it is available, then how we want to store it? So automatically store all field, choose field and let Salesforce do the rest. Choose field and assign variable. So let me try and separate variable. Now here we have the field ID and let me store the ID here. And when no records are returned, set variable to null. See here, this is available here. Okay. Now again, we will first check whether we have performed the right operation or not. And then we will move into the next step. So here we have the get records, and this is the name of the get record, and we are finding the right value here. Correct? So what it's saying is last name, first name equal to this, and the last name equals to this, and successfully found record is the result. Now the this is actually what? This is actually is this. Okay, select variable to store contact field. So the select variable to store contact field. We are storing this ID into, we are putting this ID into this variable. Okay, let me show you one more thing. I will keep it open and let me let me use automatically store variable and save and save. This is already open. And see here, get record. So till here successfully found record. Here we have this result, this, correct? But there is no mention of any ID. Store the value of these fields in fetch check, right? Because automatically Salesforce is saving the record. Okay. Now this is done. The second thing is using the if else, which is our decision here. Okay, so let's say the if you receive the if you find in the existing contact, then what you need to do. If you do not find the the contact existing contact, then what you need to do. So let us work on it part. So here we have is decision. Okay, decide, update, or create contact. This is equal to if else statement. Now here we have the outcome. So we have the option of the selecting the outcome, and we can give the name of the outcome. Let me first of all, like here we have the new outcome, and let me the case say create create contact. Okay. So see, it got changed here. Now we will give our condition here. I mean the if, let's say, just treat it as a if statement. So our condition, and default means the last one. If none of the condition will be satisfied, then the default one will fire. If you have just for example, if you have this is second, okay, this is third. So if, let's say, your first condition is not satisfied, then it will go into second one. But if the second condition is satisfied, then it will never go into the third, or the followed by any other the outcome. So this is your create contact. Now what we are going to do is, if we have, I mean, if we get the value here, okay, successfully found on the record, that means either it will be true or false. Okay, let me before that, let me show you one thing more. uh, Fail to find record. So it will be the either true or false, right? So decision, create or update, this is equal to if else statement. This is your outcome. The first outcome is create contact. Okay, condition satisfied. Now here we have the fat match equal, and always use, I mean, if you will type here true, it will take it as a string. It will not be treated as a boolean. So always use the global constant here. Okay. Now we have the, oh sorry, we have the toggle here, right? So toggle active label value equal, now toggle value should also be true. Okay. And let us save, I mean done, create new, and I mean the two we have now, create contact and default. Let us check first. Decision creator update, outcome executive. I mean which one it is executing, create contact. So till here we are going on right track. Outcome conditions is also showing a fact check, the value should be true, and it is giving a true as well. Update create contact value equals to true, and it is giving true as well. Both conditions satisfied. Okay, let me the disturb the condition. And I will keep it open. See here, create or updated, skipped this outcome because its condition weren't met. Which condition? Create contact condition. It was the first condition was supposed to true, it is true. Second condition was supposed to be true, but it is false. Why? Because we have, but it was supposed to be true. And that's why default outcome executed. So that means till here our condition is correct. Okay, now but I doubt one thing. I think I'm doing some mistake here. Wait a minute. So it is create contact. So no, so I did a mistake here because it's a create contact, means it should be false, because here the fetch check contact, we should not find the existing value, so it should be false, right? And create contact we are talking about, so the active value should be what, or the for the update the existing. Let me and this should be update one, update contact. Now I can use this thing, fetch check contact equal we received, and here we have the toggle. Where is toggle? Toggle value equal update the existing true. Save the contact, update. Skip this counter now. Outcome executed. Okay, now it is working fine. See here, skip this outcome because the condition which outcome create. Now create we don't need because we use the existing contact, so it should be correct. This is correct, and the outcome executed is update contact, correct. So this is now working fine. Now let us work with a different one. Outcome executed create contact, and the value should be false. It is false. It should be false. It is false. Okay, correct. Let us check with one more thing. So our outcome is working fine. Skipped, create contact, skipped, update, default outcome. So it is working fine. So till here our logic is fine. Now let us the create one action here. Save content. Saving new contact. Okay. Last name. So what should be your last name? Last name should be your which I mean we have one variable which is storing the value of this. So last name store dot last name. Okay, account ID. So it should be your account ID. Okay, business. Let us try with this thing, and then if we have to change something, then we will change it. Debug here. Check. Save content. Yeah. So this has been created. Okay. So let us, now see the update contact one. But before that, let us take one small pause so that you can also try. And if you have any question, then you can, ask the question by posting your comment. Hope you will like this video. And if you like the video, please put your thumbs ups and share in your connection so that other people can also learn. Thanks for watching. Take care.